Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to our show again. Thanks for tuning in. We have some special guests in today. We've got Premier Ag here. We've got Faith and Audra in. All right, so they're going to tell us all about what's happening over there at Premier Ag. And you guys are a sponsor, so we appreciate you guys being a part of our journey, and we get to be on your guys' journey as well. So welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to hear about all the stuff that's happening over there at Premier Ag. So Audra, you brought Faith in with you.
Well, heck yeah.
How was that, like getting her to come first versus Callie?
Well, she drove me.
Did you guys draw straws?
No, I just said, let's go.
No kidding. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it worked out perfect because they're both coming on either way, no matter what. So I just said, you guys, whatever one, I'm good. I'm going either way.
Is that right?
So.
Yeah, I may have said, let me go first, get it over with.
But are you nervous right now?
You know, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes this so nerve-wracking? What's the lights, the cameras, right?
All the
I mean,
fame.
look at you. I mean, it's me.
You're just so captivating. It's just.
I am kind of I know. But no, I mean, you guys are Premier Ag. You guys are one of the, if not the biggest agriculture company, business in the North County, probably the state. I'd say the state. Let's go to the United
yes,
States.
Randy, yes.
How about the U.S.?
Yes.
Yes. See?
Love that for us.
Right? The biggest, number one.
The biggest
Right?
and the baddest in the
The
feed
biggest,
industry.
the baddest. If you don't see the pink going by with your hay, then
What are you even doing?
right, get it out of here. It's not Premier Ag. Tested and
Proven.
proven. That's right.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so we've got you guys. So Faith, you are the hat shaper. You are also, what else do you do at Premier Ag? You do all the hay. I mean, you've ridden steers. I've seen that video. Would you get back on a steer again?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I didn't send that picture in to me.
It was a great faceplant, by the way.
Thank you.
So, but was that the first and the only one that you've ridden?
No, that night I got on 4.
You got on 4.
All ended about the same.
Yeah.
Either some sort of face plant, body plant, something. But yes, I definitely enjoyed it. I love getting in there and having fun.
So did you get on one?
Oh, heck no. Glenn said, nope.
You'll break.
Liability.
Too much liability involved there.
That still will just kick you off, huh?
Yeah.
You'll go up and over.
Yeah.
What about any of the other crew? Did anybody else get on?
I think
All the
JJ?
guys got on because they.
Glenn's ridden.
Glenn, yeah,
obviously.
no, he's a pro.
Right, he gets on there and says, "What's the problem?"
Exactly.
Right.
Some of the yard guys thought or wanted to pursue a little bit of bull riding, and so they wanted some practice pin bulls, and so Glenn.
Has anybody
Sweetly provided.
continued it?
No, I think for a little bit, but then they got smart. No,
They got smart.
I'm just kidding. I love bull riders.
Well, so Premier Ag, you guys have. I mean, Audra, tell me everything that you guys have there. You guys have all kinds of stuff.
We'll be here for 24 hours.
Give me the short version.
So shortened version, we have obviously our animal health room. A lot of people know that one, where you can get all your animal needs, whether it be a show animal, a regular farm animal, horse, whatever you've got. We've got all the different things for wound care, fly care, just regular brushes, keep them clean. We have a full selection of ropes, tack, clothing, footwear. I'm trying to keep it short and not go
Well,
too crazy.
you guys are a full service ag store,
Of course.
right?
And
So
if we don't have it, we'll work on getting it.
So you guys have wallets, you guys have knives, right? Don't you carry Hogue?
Hogue and Havilon are two of the bigger named ones
Okay.
that we do carry. Havilon is more based for I would say the hunter, more of a hunter in mind, and then Hogue is kind of anybody could use a Hogue knife, but they have different styles depending on your lifestyle.
How was the fair? Because you guys are down at the fair. You guys are in the livestock barns with your booth there. You were getting there at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah, we
how,
had the
how was
sea
that?
train.
Because you guys both did it, right? How
Yes.
was that experience?
It was awesome. It was nice. Personally, I love getting to work with the kids, see their animals, see their excitement. You know, we've been from the start with them. You know, they're all excited about getting their animals. We feed them the whole time. So then getting to see their projects and going around and checking in and being like, hey, show me your project, show me your animal. And getting to, meet Smokey or whatever the animal might be is really fun.
Yeah.
Hearing their story or what they enjoyed or
different
And
things.
Audra, you do a lot of the helping out of these kids beforehand. We talked about that the last time,
Yes.
that you go and have like a class or
Like
a
a
seminar.
training session, essentially.
Training sessions.
Yeah. So it's really fun to get to see that all come to fruition and get to see their hard work pay off. I know, like, kind of tapping into what Faith was saying, it was really cute a couple times kids, like, because the lamb barn was pretty close to where our booth was, and the kids would walk over their little lambs every morning, and good customers of ours, and say hi and check in, and it was just really sweet to see all that come together.
How was the livestock like as a whole? Because I know last year I think the hogs were down in price. You know, they weren't getting their thought to be, you know, price per pound. How was it this year?
I know I was down there during a little bit of the heifer sale, and I know the heifer sale numbers, in my opinion, from what I've seen in years past, were really good for the kids. So that was a blessing. I personally was working during the auction at the store, so I wasn't down there. I heard from some people that they were just kind of average. A couple were a little on the lower side, but I think as a whole, the kids are grateful for whatever they can get.
Very cool. So Audra, or Faith, tell me a little bit about yourself. So tell me, when we get, this is the kind of like a, you know, get to know Premier Ag, get to know, you know, the employees when you walk in. You know, somebody goes, hey, hi, welcome to Premier Ag, and you don't know where anybody's at because you guys, you know, have so much stuff there when you walk in. But so tell me a little bit about you.
Where to begin? So I'm third generation here, Paso Tascadero. Have a huge, wonderful family. My dad he actually was a farmer growing up, and then he switched him with his father doing construction, so he's a general contractor. I grew up doing construction with my dad. I've always we've always had animals. Always growing up, we had milk cows, we had dairy goats, we had cattle in small numbers. And then I came on with Premier Ag about 8 years ago and jumped in both feet.
So that's pretty close to when they first opened, right?
It is. I started a month and a half after they opened.
So did you have, you kind of morphed into this, the hat shaper. You're like the hat shaper of, you know, the world. Because you do.
Literally.
I mean, literally. I mean,
Literally.
people come from all over the world to get hats and shaped, right? Mm-hmm. And so you kind of morphed into that, right? And now when people come in, they need hats, you get by appointment, right?
Preferable.
Most of the time. So how has that experience been?
Really, really cool. To be honest, at the beginning, I never fathomed I would be hat shaping. But over the years, I've grown to really love it. I love the experience with the customer. Had so much feedback of, I've never had a hat that I enjoy. I've never been able to wear a hat, and getting to create this work of art, pretty much, for them and getting the perfect fit, it's very rewarding.
And now, Audra, you're kind of getting into the hat shaping as well. Are you like Faith's apprentice?
Yes, I'm very grateful for Faith. I'm kind of in the same boat as her. In the beginning, I came to Premier Ag and I had no idea that I would become or be able to have the opportunity to learn from Faith and start to shape. But now that I'm doing it, obviously every day is a new day, and every hat that you shape, you get a little better and learn something each time. But I will say, I did tell a customer this last weekend when I was shaping, I'm super grateful for Faith, because I wouldn't have such a great opportunity to learn and grow in a new skill if it wouldn't have been for her showing me the ropes.
And if you don't have this, let's see, yeah, there we go. If you don't have the Premier Ag tag on the back, then
Again, what are you even doing?
right, why are you even wearing it, right? So what kind of hats do you guys have over there?
As far as brands?
The brands, uh-huh.
Yeah. So we have American, Rodeo King, Resistol, Stetson, Twister, Palm Leaf, basically any of your big names.
And you have pre-shaped hats, but you also have the hats that you customize. So they're Amish looking, right?
Yeah.
And so then you can make it however anybody wants, whatever their style is.
Yep.
Right? What's the most unique style that somebody wanted to shape it into? Is the big, remember the old hats from like the 70s where it's really, tight
Really
here
narrow?
and really high right here? I mean, is that a thing
It
anymore?
is a thing.
It is with some of the old timers.
Specific, yep. I shaped one like Haas Cartwright.
Haas, yeah.
I don't even know who
Shaped
that is.
one. Oh gosh.
What'd you
Kid
say?
over here.
I
she
don't
didn't
even know who that is. Haas Cartwright.
Yeah, I think I think we should continue the show without her.
Right? The Bonanza?
Oh.
Come on. It's on everything. But just look it up, watch the series. That way
Then
you'll
come
know.
back.
That
Yeah,
way you'll
you'll know all of them.
Okay.
But yeah, so
But yeah, some throwbacks, some Mountie hats.
have you guys ever been to a hat factory to where you've seen them actually make them?
It's on my bucket list. I've seen a lot of videos and stuff on the factory, but I've not actually gotten to set foot in one. I really want to.
I know one that was really cool that you did. I think we showed a picture just now up on the screen for everybody watching, but when you did that cross, I know that meant a lot to the person that you were doing it for originally. And
You did a what?
A cross on the top of the crown.
The way that you creased it? So you creased it here and there? Really?
It was a box top, and then we put a cross in the
Oh,
middle.
gotcha. Okay. That's very cool.
I know that's one that kind of stuck with me that was like, that was pretty unique. And at the time when she did it, it was, I think, the first time somebody had asked you to do something like that. And it was just really cool that the person that was getting to wear it, it meant a lot to them. And to watch Faith get to bring that to life was super cool.
And so we were talking about footwear. So I got my new Hey Dude that we got at Premier Ag, and it's got the new bottom slip, non-slip,
Yes.
base versus like the little scrunchy, slippery soles. And so are this a new item by Hey Dudes?
So it's not necessarily, I think they've been out with them for about at least probably a year, 2 years or so. But we've been bringing them in as we find styles that we think would better fit the store. And they've had great feedback, a little bit hardier, heavier duty on the sole, because previous people would say like, oh, we love Hey Dudes, but they don't hold up as well. So they created this to kind of hope that it would hold up a little better for the customers.
And you guys, like I said, you guys have pants, you have shirts, you have jackets, you have jewelry, you have obviously hats. Pick yourself up a Premier Ag ball cap, right? Those are almost like a statement, I mean, when you see them in high school pictures, you see them everywhere. You almost should do like a post your Premier Ag hat wherever you've been in the world type thing. Because you guys are huge on social media. You guys always have some videos, some funny videos. I don't know how you guys get Glenn to do some of the stuff that he does, but I think it seems like he's more willing to just be like, whatever you guys want to do.
But that's
great.
him in real life.
Yeah?
It's not something we're forcing him to do. He's just a fun guy.
Well, you guys also have this fetish with the coffee. I see you guys have your coffee here. So this is an all-day thing.
Oh.
Is this really an all-day? You drink coffee all day long?
You maybe thought I was joking when I talked about it on a couple of my previous shows, but now Faith is here to really pound it in that I'm not joking.
Well, it's funny because I stop in there quite a few times, throughout the week. But whenever I go in there, and I didn't think about this until after you mentioned the whole coffee thing, every time I see Glenn or anybody, you guys,
Got a coffee.
you guys have a coffee in your hand. Doesn't even matter if it's 3 o'clock, 115 outside. You guys have coffees.
Because we can get ice too. We can get hot,
True.
we can get ice. It don't matter the weather, we got a coffee.
Very true. So tell me, Audra, tell me about the supplement, the health side of the animals.
Animal health.
Yeah, your animal health department. So tell me about all the stuff that you guys have over there because we still have fairs coming up, right? We still have stuff coming up that the kids are going to be showing. So
Yeah.
what are some of the products that you guys carry over there?
So Faith and I work together on the animal health room, making sure that it stays stocked. Like I was kind of saying earlier, we have a wide variety of just general health and then also that show side. For the show side, we just make sure we keep all the basics in stock, like the shampoos, the finishing sprays, the sprays to keep their hide and hair healthy, to keep them looking good for the show ring. And then if a customer comes in, hey, I want to try this, we're open to bringing some new products in as well, but we try to also keep the core products for everybody. And then we have obviously this full animal health, all kinds of stuff, sprays and fly sprays and wound care and grooming, even for like performance horses, we have poultices and things that you can put on them after they've exerted themselves. I know the 100X equine line has been really helpful for, popular in the store for us. They have a gut line and a joint care and just overall health for your horse. So that's been really popular for us. And
then you also have dog food, which I text you over the weekend.
yes,
So you guys do have dog food, and,
Yes.
for not just necessarily livestock, but you have it for your everyday pets.
yes, and we have collars for like your dogs, treats for your pets. Also, we have a huge shipment of collars coming in soon to replenish that, to keep your animal looking good. And the dog food has been fun for us because we've been able to play with some brands and see what people are most interested in and get it in some different sizes and just be able to cater to the community as a whole, whether you have a small pet or a large pet.
What else do you guys want to bring in? I mean, what would you want to bring into the, do you call it a boutique, or what do you call the show? What's the when you walk in? Because it was like the Premier Ag boutique store, but anyways, what's a product that you would like to bring in?
It's such open-ended. I'm like thinking in my head. I know for me personally, I can answer it from my perspective. I do want to even further expand the show side of things, even further than we already have. Bring in some different products that I've been getting asked about, and just really expand that. I know we're constantly looking to bring in different, because the clothing is also so open-ended, right? There's so many different options that you can do for that. So just listening to our customers, getting feedback, and constantly bringing in new styles that they will love. I know like even with the hats, we're constantly, yes, we have our core styles that customers love, but then if we are getting feedback about something different, we try our hardest to make sure we get that in. So I think that's one of the biggest things about us with Premier Ag is we're always pliable, listening to the customer, listening to the team, and always willing to bring in new things if the customers are asking for it.
So Faith, tell me about the testing that goes on with the hay. You guys have, it's when you say performance hay, I mean, you guys have testing of like the nutrients. Mm-hmm. So tell me about that.
It's funny you say that. So yesterday actually I was pulling a bunch of samples to send off. So we, all the hay that we bring in, I should say all our number one hay that we bring in, we sample. So we go out where we actually physically take samples of it and send it off to the lab to get it all the analytics brought in of them. Because we have a lot of customers that actually need that for their horses or whatever animal, llama, alpaca, that actually buy our hay based off of analytics, and they trust us and know that we bring that to the table. And it's
what does that mean to somebody just buying hay from anybody? What does that mean to have those analytics for the quality, for what they're actually getting in the feed? What does that mean to the the farmer, the rancher, I mean, you got professional rodeo participants with these, $1 million horses and stuff like that. What does that mean to them versus just a run-of-the-mill hay?
Well, a lot of our customers have horses or livestock that are sensitive to sugars or sensitive to different nutrients that makes up in the hay, and they need that. Not all hay is created equally, and so that's just one of the steps we do. All the others is we build relationships with our growers. Our growers are like family. We are a team with them, and it's interesting. There is some growers that we have been using for 25, 30 years, and their hay tests every single year consistently, and we put a lot of time, energy, and effort into that, in building that, and sourcing what we are bringing in to make it to the best of our ability, the best that we can find.
Now, are those exclusive to Premier Ag?
As far as they grow for us?
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
So you have exclusivity on some of the hay and
Varieties.
the feed that's coming in, so they can't get it anywhere else. Because I mean, there's quite a few different places, but I think you guys, like I said, you guys have great customer service. I mean, you got the yard crew out there that's phenomenal. They're on top of it. They're getting everything, and every time I'm out there, they're out there loading trucks and loading flatbeds and stuff like that. But you guys also deliver, right? So that's another service that you guys have, that you guys deliver not just here locally. You guys deliver all over the state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me some of the places that you guys go to. I mean, as far as Oregon, I mean, or do you guys keep the delivery within a certain range?
I would say I know like one of the further points that I've seen lately was like the Alpaw. We just delivered to Alpaw, but that's kind of like a one-off. It's not something that we do once a week or something like that, but we do have those customers that call from further out, and we will work with them to try and meet their needs. But we do a vast majority of it is probably from, I would say, a little bit closer than San Ynez, and then up north.
For our small deliveries, I would say truckload sales and whatnot, we would go anywhere. We've gone to other states and whatnot.
How has been working with Audra? You seem like a very bubbly,
She's
energetic.
sitting right next to me. How am I supposed to say that?
No, go ahead. This is an open platform.
Open forum.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about.
love it.
To a certain level, right?
Yes.
But how's the like the family feel at Premier Ag? It seems like a family when you guys walk in.
I would say it's definitely like a family, both good and bad, right? Family works together, they laugh together, they may have issues, but you always work them out. And I would say working with her has been a real blessing. I would say I've seen her grow immensely. She's been working with us, 4 years now? She's just a little baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you the baby?
No, she's actually not.
I'm not.
I think some of the yard guys are younger, but I think Callie's the baby in the store.
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest.
And then you guys also have Alex, which is a world champion bullfighter. Mm-hmm. And so now that you guys have a location in Texas. Mm-hmm. So is it the same hay that's going back there, or is it different hay, do you know, that they offer?
So our cubes and stuff.
Because you guys have your proprietary Premier Ag cubes. So tell me about that. Actually, that's a great point.
Our cubes are really exciting to us, near and dear to our heart. We have a grower that creates them for us. They are very high quality, to say the least. I have been to the plant and watched all the work that goes into those cubes, and it would blow your mind.
What's the benefit of the cubes versus just regular straw?
So cubes versus hay, it really depends on what you're doing, what you prefer feeding. Some people prefer the ease of cubes. They say there's less waste, but you run the risk with cubes of quality and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And they're easier to keep to 100% every single time.
Yes, they're consistent as far as you typically, you weigh out the amounts that you're feeding and everything. I don't personally feed cubes. If I did, I would feed our cubes. My horse is an easy keeper, and I feed him hay and grain. But I would say that is kind of the excitement with these cubes is the quality. Like I said, going to the plant was very eye-opening, and seeing all that goes into to create these premium high-quality cube. All of the hay comes from one ranch. It typically goes straight from hay into the cuber. It doesn't get baled up and then the bale's broken and then go into the chopper, and so just consistency, high quality, and creates for a better, cleaner product.
Gotcha. So, Audra, what is the next, like the fairs coming up? Like when kids are preparing for showmanship, what are some of the things that they're coming to Premier Ag for?
Yeah, so I will say we do still have some shows in different counties that we're actually finding people still coming to us for because they can't get what they need, whether it be a feed or a supplement or even a show supply that they can't get where they're located, so they will make the drive up to us to come do that. So that's been, we're really grateful to be able to provide for them, and it's really eye-opening to know that, you know, it's not just our local kids that are supporting us, but also people from other areas. So to keep on it and make sure we keep all the things in stock that they need is super important to me. I know, like, for our county, there's still people that are doing what they call a jackpot show. So it's not necessarily a county fair where you will auction your animal, but they're more just, to simplify it down, more like a practice. You get to go in front of a judge and still get your animal judged, and you can win prizes and, you know, get different things out of it, some lessons and some knowledge from a different perspective, a different judge. But then you also get to still bring your animal home after, and you can continue to show them at shows. So we do have some of those coming up in the fall, and then eventually the kids will start gearing back up. I know, like, for cattle, because you typically have them obviously longer than a smaller animal, some of those kids are already starting to pick up their projects for the next fair. So just because our county fair is over doesn't mean that the process stops for most of these kids.
I will say one thing that kind of sticks out in my mind is Audra, Premier Ag, really tries to keep all the show feed in all year round and keep it consistent and fresh. So it's not like it at other times when it's like, oh, it's just for the fairs, you have your show feed, you have your little season. For us, we look at the bigger game and go all year round. And Audra's done a phenomenal job at keeping a thumb on the pulse and trying to make sure that we have what the kids need exactly when we need it, and we've had a lot of feedback of thank you so much. I know it's just 1 bag or 2 bags, but it means the world to that kid.
But Premier Ag still operates on the old school, old handshake. You know, Glenn's been in here before, you know, mentioning that, you know, people have texted him on a Sunday, because you guys are open Monday through Friday, and then till what, 8 to 5? And then Saturdays, 8 to noon, right?
2.
Oh, to 2.
8 to 2. Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, on the weekend, to where, you know, they're in a desperate need, to where he gives them a combo, you know, to where they go in there and they come back in on Mondays and pay. So
Honor system.
The honor system. And so that's kind of rare these days, you know, especially in today's world of people just always, you know, take. But you guys seem to be always give. I mean, you guys are really hugely community-based, community supportive, and you know, I think that's really important to the success of any business, really. You know, and having that old school mentality, which you come from the ranching, you come from, you know, generations of the way that you're brought up, and I think that really shows over there at Premier Ag.
That's what kind of stuck in my mind just now when you said that, because like you were saying earlier, like, hey, you had a question about dog food, you texted me on Sunday night. I have no problem with that. And I know, like, we always joke, like, our phones are always on, even though we're technically open from, you know, certain hours.
But you responded.
We always respond, and I think we just go the extra mile for our customers and making sure that we meet all their needs, whether it's a simple question on a Sunday night or whether it's in the store, making sure they physically buy those products and get directed in the right way to get them what they need.
So what do you think, what would you suggest when I want a response from Glenn, like to get one? What do you,
Oh boy.
What do you think I should, how should I start it? I mean, what's gonna get the response? I'm still waiting from a text from him from like 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Faith, you want to jump
Does
on
he
that
respond
one?
back to you guys?
You know, sometimes he is very, very busy and tries to the best of his ability, but his phone goes off non-stop, and he gets back as best he can, but
He's a busy guy. Like,
Maybe it's
no
just old
joke.
school, just call,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just put the call in.
Yep. Because you would even go and say, oh, just show up. But hey, what if he's on a farm call or something like that and he's not there? So if you show up at the office, it may be like, oh, shoot, he just left. You know, so it's like, shoot him a text and he'll get it as soon as he can.
Or give him a call. He really cares about people, and so his phone goes off nonstop, because good or bad, right? So it can be a little difficult to get a hold of, but it's not because he doesn't want to respond.
So when you guys leave here, are you guys going to stop and get more coffee and bring it back to the shop?
You know, it's getting kind of low, probably.
Is that kind of like on the...
Yeah, typically the text goes in, hey, I'm headed back to the office. Anyone want a coffee? That is
It's a very
pretty
typical
normal.
daily thing in our group chat, work group chat.
What kind of coffee? And what kind of coffee do you drink?
Right now I'm drinking a white mocha, but then usually in the afternoon I'll switch it up and get like a
caramel ribbon crunch.
or like if I'm not feeling too caramely that day, I'll get a strawberries and cream frap just to give me something to sip on, but nothing too sugary.
But most important, oat milk.
Oh yeah.
She does oat milk.
No regular milk or I'll be down for the count.
Do you guys have customers that are like come in all the time? Like you see them like frequently? Do they ever bring you coffee?
Yes.
Do they really?
Yes, I have had multiple people that are like, I just figured, especially at the Hat Bar, they're like, I just brought you a coffee. I'm a either a vanilla latte or a caramel macchiato, typically, always half sweet, typically add a shot. I like my caffeine. But I have a lot of people that are like, hey, I brought you this, and which really means a lot.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. Our one thing about, well, you keep saying like old school and this and that, something that was very near and dear to all of us is our customers are our family. We feel very, very blessed to get to provide this service for them, and they're not just a number, not just a transaction. We genuinely, and I'm not saying this lightly, but we genuinely care about each and every one of them, and love hearing what's going on in their life and seeing how we can help and bring value to, whether it be as simple as helping them with their little animal, getting a cowboy hat, helping them in any area that we can, and that it means a lot to get to do that for people.
You guys have your website. Can you order from the website, like any type of like feed or have anything done beforehand?
Not currently off of our direct website, but we are working on implementing something like that. But our website does have a wide variety of lists of things that we do carry with our number right there, so you can kind of get a blip, is that blimp, not a blimp, a blip into what we carry.
Audra always has like these key these key words or
phrases
that I've never heard of.
You know what's funny is half of them she doesn't know what they
Yeah.
mean. She'll use phrases and I'll be like, wait, you use that? She goes, I don't know what it means, I just said it.
Where do you pick it up from?
everywhere. My family, friends, being at work, just random, and I just think it's cool, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool, I'm gonna use it.
Like like Audra's word of the day.
Well, blip, apparently, because
Blip.
I tried to say blimp first, and that was wrong, so. No, but I will say something that came to mind that I wanted to touch on was I do try, and I know we all try, something that I hold near and dear to myself is to try and make those customers feel as welcome as possible. So when they come in, I try so hard to remember their name so that the next time that they come in and I see their face, I can go, welcome in, Pam, or welcome in, sir, and use their name so that they're feeling welcome when they come in. And then also when they come up to the computer, I don't like having to say, remind me of your name, remind me of your name. So one thing that I try to do is remember their name so that when they come up, I can already have it ready and make them feel welcome. And I have gotten feedback from customers that that's super cool, to not just seem like a number or like, oh, another customer. It's actually like we're welcoming them,
It's personal.
and remembering
Yeah.
them, and
Yeah.
creating that feel. So.
And that's what brings the personalized customer service. You know, you are a person, you have a name, and when somebody comes in and says, hey, Randy, you know, it's like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I've got a trick. I put names into my phone, like under Premier Ag.
Oh dear.
You know, I have names. I recognize their faces, but I'm like, oh, what's their name? You know, so you have names under there, so you can go in there real quick. Go, all right, cool.
So it's like Premier
Hey, what's
Ag
up, JJ?
Audra.
You know, what's up,
Premier
Jimmy? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Premier
So
Ag
you
Faith.
look smart, but no, I'm just kidding.
Right?
You're right on your phone.
Like, how do you remember that? How do you remember that? It's all on my phone. But that's a good point of any customer service, any good business. You know, and I think that's really important for like a North County, you know, base, because everybody's still. I mean, we live in this like this weird area that, you know, I don't know about you guys, but when I go out of state, I have to like explain. Like when you say you're from California, immediately they go,
Not the Bay, not LA. Have you seen that? Have you seen that shirt? Yeah, I typically say that when I go out of state, like you said, and you say you're from California, you almost feel like you have to justify.
Exactly.
No, I'm from, you have no idea our community and what we have backing us. But a customer came in the other day, so a lot of times I'll tell them, I'll be like, hey, well, no, it's not LA, it's not the Bay Area, it's like its own little, bubble, its own little area. And somebody walked in and it said, not the Bay and not LA, and I was like, that's what I've been saying, it's perfect.
That could be the new Premier Ag shirt. Right there.
Actually, yeah.
Awesome.
Look at you,
See?
Mr. Marketer.
I know, see? I'm excited, but I do got to get down there and reshape a little bit of this thing. But so, like I said, I'm excited you guys came in today. And Faith, you did great.
Thank you.
Right?
You're awesome. Thank you.
The nerves are a little softened.
Yeah. No, yeah, totally. Sorry, that was a funky response, but yes.
What do you think? Did you do good?
I think it was awesome.
I think it's good. The more you come in, I mean, Audra is like obviously.
Don't push it. No,
yeah, she walked in, she took over, So, but I think, like I said, it's just becomes easier, and we can talk more, and a little bit more relaxed, and not have to worry about the lights and the cameras and all the funky stuff that goes on. So, awesome. Well, ladies, thanks for coming on. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing, and thanks again for your guys' community support out there, which is very important. Not only do you guys, help the customers come in, you guys go over and above and beyond for the, for the livestock and the cattle, communities, with their feed, with their helping out how to show and, walking into the store and just getting what they want and need. So I appreciate that. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
So once again, tell me where you guys are located.
Premier Ag, 1041 Paso Robles Street. Woo!
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, ladies, and looking forward to meeting more of the Premier Ag crew.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Randy.
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, get down to Premier Ag, guys. They're right there in Paso Robles, 805-239-4297. They're on Paso Robles Street. You can't miss them. Go by there and say hi. Go check out what they got. Go get yourself a Premier Ag hat. We're coming up to the Creston Classic Rodeo coming up in September, and guess what? Get yourself a hat and have Faith or Audra now shape one of those cowboy hats. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Custom, MGP Coating, Trailer Barn, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Templeton Heating and Air, and of course, Premier Ag. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.